See, now the police is here.
Alright, are you guys the one that called?
No, she called.
Are you Keo?
Yeah, I'm Keo.
Do you just mind putting everything down real quick? Just put it on the ground for me real quick. I just want to make sure you don't have any weapons or anything like that. Can you just put your hands in your back? Can you spread your feet for me real quick? Do you have any weapons? Anything sharp that could hurt me or poke me?
Hey, today is Sunday, May 22nd, 2022. On May 10th, Tuesday, I saw the neurologist and I made a video that day, but I didn't upload that video. But I'll share that after this. But long story short, he basically thinks it's just anxiety, which all doctors just conclude when they don't have any other answer. They don't know anything. I mean, the doctor didn't even know about what MdDs was. So, but I mean, I know anxiety, stress can make the symptoms worse, but it's like the damage is already done. It's like you could get fresh oil change on your new car, but if the engine's damaged, no matter how clean and premium oil you put in, like the engine's damaged. So that's not really a solution. It's like, so when doctors or they tell me, okay, you need to just relax, meditate, calm down, like sure, yeah, but like my brain's already damaged or it's stuck in this constant rocky motion. It can't dump out that memory. So like even if I try to be happy, watch happy things, or try to relax, I feel like the damage is already done. I need some other method to help with this. But well, on May 16th, that's Monday, I asked my psychiatrist to switch me to Effexor because the sertraline Zoloft made no difference for me. So yeah, my psychiatrist, she gave me, I'm taking 37.5 milligrams of Effexor now, because a lot of the support group, MdDs support group, seems to mention that. So that's what I'm taking right now. I mean, I'm not really hopeful that it's gonna cure, but I mean, I'm just trying as many things as I can. And I know, like, the anxiety, stress, like, one of the biggest thing, I didn't talk about this before, but because it is personal, but and I'm not really the type who opens up. I keep a lot of things inside. Like I don't, and I know that's unhealthy, but I don't like to complain. And but yeah, I know I'm about to now, but like one of the biggest stress in my life is because I'm living with a really toxic older sister. She's very toxic and just psychotic, like crazy. She's I'm not even exaggerating. Like she has issues with my parents. Like she's a single mom because and yeah, she's a single mom. Even the father of the child doesn't want to. They're split up because, I mean, that's proof already that she's difficult to deal with. And yeah, so basically, I, I I live in a house with just her and her baby, and the baby is always screaming, and that's not good for my anxiety either. So basically, when my mom when she went to Japan to take care of her dad, my grandfather, uh, what he passed away now, but when she went to take care of him, my mom had a stroke. So yeah, my mom is had to be in the hospital there, and my dad, they're basically he's taking care of her, and they basically living there right now. So this home I used, which I live with my parents, uh, and my toxic sister. We basically it's just me and my toxic sister now, just living here, and we're both, you know, financially unable to support ourselves. So we're just, yeah, just living, basically freeloading off my parents, just living in this house. And she's not working. I'm not working. I can't work even if I want to work. Like this rocking now is making it even more difficult to do anything now. So and I can't just move out. I mean that's the best solution, easiest solution. I mean, I need to get away from this toxic person who's always like harassing and bullying me, and like I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to even face her. And basically, I even though I live in my own home, like I feel like I'm in a prison where I have to just locked up in my room all the time, like trying to avoid her. And like I would even starve myself because I don't want to face her. But yeah, she's a very toxic person. And yeah, the worst, like she's so crazy that even on just recently, on Friday, May 20th, because I didn't want to, she asked if I took the keys to the car or not. And I said, before that, I said, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to face you because you caused my panic attacks. I don't even want to see you. So I made a compromise to her and said I would reply to her text message. And I said, I already replied to her text message, whether that I don't know where the car keys are. I didn't. I said, but she still confronted me face on, and then I said, you could read the text message. And she has a like a like a like a she has a authority like problem that, it has to go her own way. If it doesn't go her way, then she just has a tantrum and snaps. And I was like, you could just read the text message. I already answered you, and you're toxic to me, so don't talk to me. And I walked away. She chased after me, and then she's like, she's like, I'm gonna call the police because I didn't want to talk to her. Because I didn't want to talk to her, and I said, you're harassing me. And I started to record her for proof because, for my safety. And she's the one, and she's exaggerating, calling the police and be like, oh, my brother is going crazy, and yeah, I need a police right now. Like I'm the one getting away from her, and she's want to play victim, and like over exaggerate, like I'm like threatening her. And yeah, she called the police, and the police came, and obviously she's the one calling, so they're gonna assume I'm the threat. So they tell me to put my hands on my back, and they touch go through my pockets and touch me, like if I have any weapons or not. I say no. Like I don't have I know I'm not a bad person, so like there's nothing for me to be afraid of, like talking to the police. I explained to them like no, like she's literally wasting like precious time that police could be, you know, dealing with bigger issues, and she's calling for the most ridiculous thing, and or because I don't want to answer her, or in her mind she thinks I because I raised my voice to stop harassing me, like she's gonna call the police. Like that is insanity. Like she is psycho. Like no normal person would do that, especially to their own family member. Call the police. And she did that. And even the police, they listened to my story and they said, yeah, you don't seem like the type who would, you seem like a very calm type. They agreed with me, and they agreed like, yeah, it's outrageous like what she's doing. And they even talked to her side, and there was two police officers, and one police officer, while one of them was talking to me, the other one came back and he's like, oh my god, like she's a pain, like she's a handful, like she's crazy. Yeah, even the police agreed that she is crazy. And yeah, it's just, and also there was also a time before that where she locked me out on my own home. She locked me out because the other time I also said, you know, you're causing my panic attacks, please get away from me, and I got away. I went outside, and then she locked me out on my own home. And I explained that to the police, and the police was like, yeah, she can't do that. But I mean, she did it anyways. And in the end, uh, it was it was so like such a mess, because that time I was already leaving to with my girlfriend, and she arrived, and she had to deal with all like she arrived and then the police is there, so it's like what is going on, and that gave her stress, and she when she gets stressed, the ringing gets worse for her, and the tinnitus, and it just, yeah, it was, she's like, because of my toxic sister, she's making my relationship also go bad. And yeah, it's just so bad. And the police basically is like, okay, well, i mean what can they do? They're not a therapist. They don't, I mean, it's as long as no one's physically doing anything, they can't arrest either one. But my sister is just like begging, like, oh no, like, look, please officer, like do something about him, like go like look at the house, what he's doing, like, because I have my things in the home, like she's begging the police to like see what I have, like it's just, and the police refuse, because that's just like insanity, just because she doesn't like the furniture that I buy or that I have, like she's like, it's the most ridiculous thing, like she's seriously like needs mental help. I mean, I, I I wish I could have like a restraining order on her. Like I never want to see her again. Like I want to cut it off completely. Like I know my life would be so much happier, and like freedom, like I would actually feel free if I could get away with her. But like it's like easier said than done. Like it's a simple solution is, yeah, for cut it off, like get away. But yeah, like right now, like I am basically a loser. I can't support myself financially, so I'm just living here with her, and and yeah, the rocking just made the circumstance even worse. And I just, if I get disorientated because it's rocking, and yeah, and for sure I'm never gonna get better if I stay living with that toxic person, because yeah, it's just not, no good. Like, yeah, so the like police asked me if I could go somewhere, like, because it's not like, the police like, oh well, she needs to cool down, or like cool down, like that's the only solution there is in that moment. So they asked if I could go somewhere So like I'm the one who has to leave, and she could rest comfortably in the home, and so I just left with my girlfriend, just somewhere, just talk about the whole situation. And then midnight, past midnight, I mean, I just wanted to go back home. I mean, eventually I have to go back to my home, my own home. So I went back at midnight. I just wanted to go straight to my room and just not face her yet. Yeah, she still confronts me even after all that incident. She still has to harass me and be like, I'm not letting you in, and like lock the door again. And then like until like I I I, I match what she wants and like talk to her. And I had to, I wasted, like I don't want to face her, but she can't, she can't, she wants it her way, which is yeah, she wants to talk to me. And 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 yeah, she basically that night after I came back, 12 o'clock, midnight, I wasted 5 hours, like just just telling all how much toxic she is. And it obviously it's just, it doesn't go anywhere, just going back and forth. And it's like pointing the finger, oh no, you're the problem, you're the problem. And I say, yeah, you're really toxic to me, like all the small things, like you you harass me, like every small detail, like uh yeah, like it's really difficult to live with her, like even if it's like a small crumb on the counter or something like that, she would go crazy over it. And then she would be like, well, I'm a perfectionist, or like she would have excuses for everything and be like, most people would be like, okay, okay, just clean it up, no big deal. But for her, a small thing, she would make it in a bigger problem. Like it's just, even my own parents don't enjoy living with her, but they're basically like a punching bag. Like they because she's just a bully, and just, yeah, she's just like a ungrateful, like entitled, like just a brat. Like she thinks, like, yeah, she's a bully. Like she just, I mean, it is really toxic person. Like she like my parents not gonna kick her out, or like, because yeah, they can't. I mean, they are enabling her to be that way, but they're not, they can't just throw her out like that. That would be ideal, but that's not what they would do. I mean, she clearly needs, like, she complains about everything, so it's best she just have her own place, like, just, but she can't do that, and neither can I. So we're just stuck in this situation, and I have to battle this rocking 24/7. It's been 8 months already, just rocking on this debilitating boat, and it's not going away. It makes it even harder for me to do anything now. So it's just, this whole thing is just like a nightmare. Like, and I never imagined, like, that it would get even that far. Like, your own family member calling the police, and like I'm in front of my neighbors. Like I seem like a criminal. Like they're searching me, and like I did something bad, when like she's acting like she's the victim out of all this. Like it's out, like, insanity. Like this is like a horror film. Like it's I couldn't believe it. Like, and and yeah, like I'm still ignoring her, like hoping she's not gonna harass me. Like 5 hours, I told her, like, I had to negotiate with her, like, basically, like, I had to be like, okay, like, for her to it's like it's bathing catering. I have everyone like is catering to her, but it's like I'm like, okay, you could take this whole room in this home. So just like I just don't want her to talk to me ever, like temporarily, like until I don't know, until I could figure out like I don't want to live here anymore. But like I don't know financially like what how I'm gonna be able to do that right now. Like I mean I clearly I don't want to live with that person. Like it is toxic. I need to get away, but it's like I said, it's easier said than done. I realistically like I'm just right now I'm kind of trapped. Like I really need help. I'm but yeah, like yeah I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out what this like physically I'm getting all this physical symptoms while I have to deal with this everything like it's right. Mental health is such a huge thing. Like yeah, your own family member calling the police on you, and you initially being treated like a criminal, like while you're battling a disease condition, invisible condition where you're rocking 24/7 for almost a year, 8 months, debilitating every day. It's like it wouldn't be surprising to like want to end your life. Like it's all the things that's happening. Like it's you lose your mind. Like I like yeah, you start like mental issue is a huge thing. Like you start getting physical symptoms. Like it's no joke. Like but even after all this, like yeah, like I have like it's like a trauma. Like be like having the police called on you. Like that's crazy. Like I like I don't know like what I don't know what to do exactly. Like I need I really need desperate help. Like I could like if Dr. Phil would like take me on his show, like I would go on that show. Like this toxic sibling that like they have mental psychotic issues. Like there's no point talking to that person. There's you can't reason with a crazy person. Like it's pointless. Like you need if I have to communicate with that person, like I would need a third party, like a moderator, like in the middle to step in, because then they could all agree how crazy that person is. It's just it she really is insane, and she's toxic. Yeah, I know for sure 100% fact that my life would be better, happier if she was out of my life. Like I know she is the biggest cause stress in my life. But like I said, I know like the damage is already done to my brain. I don't think I'm not hopeful that just taking a long vacation or would clear it, solve this rocking. Like I feel getting a fresh oil change, it's not, the engine is already damaged. I feel that's already the case. But that's what's going on right now. It's depressing.